Alright guys, welcome to day 10 progress vid. Little bit of change of plans with these progress vids. I was thinking day 10 and day 11 would be a dual progress vid just like day 8 and 9. But I was thinking, you know what, let's just go ahead and make day 10 its own progress vid and then just continue with the dual progress vids with day 11 and day 12 instead. I'm noticing that the videos are being liked a lot, so this is why I wanted to go ahead and upload day 10 on its own. I figured with the amount of recordings that I got, I had enough to make a video again, so here it is, day 10. One thing I want to quickly mention is that I almost burnt out. I'm going to be honest guys, I almost burnt out. You guys know that I've been grinding out my combat level for the last week and a half now. I started playing 2004Scape officially on March 2nd. Even though I signed up for the account on February 11th, I didn't really play that day. I only played like for half an hour, got my stats, like my attack to 15 I think, and my strength to 19, something like that. Only got to 13 combat, and then eventually I just logged out. I logged out for the whole month of February, which I kind of regret because I could have been a much higher combat level today. But it is what it is though. We're not going to dwell on the past like that. It's just something that does come across the mind sometimes when I'm playing 2004Scape. Anyways, let's get into it. For the next couple of minutes here, I will be working on fishing levels. I'm grinding through fishing levels because of the heroes quests. However, I am not going to be getting the required fishing level today for heroes quests. The required fishing level that I need is 53 fishing. I only get up to 40 plus. I'm going to say 40 plus because I actually don't stop at level 40, but you guys will see very soon here which level I stop at for fishing. Alright, with 35 fishing though, it does unlock tuna fish. I don't actually fish for any tuna in this progress vid, but we are going to get 2 lobsters very soon after a couple more fishing levels. Now, I don't know how long it took me to get to 40 fishing from 20 fishing, guys. I wish I could tell you guys. Normally, I like to share that sort of information, but I, however, did add a little caption on screen for you guys, or subtitle, that it did take 600 plus feathers to get to 40 fishing. And you can see that I am fishing for salmon and trout in Lumbridge. I know that Edgeville Bank is a little closer than Elk Ridge Bank, but I didn't feel like going to Barbarian Village to fish. Besides all of that, I did get to 40 fishing and we did unlock lobsters. So now it's time to get some real fishing levels in game. There's 41 fishing and 42 fishing. I wish I could tell you guys how long it took, but I am receiving about 2.2k every inventory when I use the Felidor teleport. And speaking of the Felidor teleport, this is actually the quickest way to bank your raw lobsters if I'm not mistaken. There is no deposit box in Port Sarim. If you are looking for the quickest method to bank your raw lobsters, it is banking in Felidor or East Felidor Bank. But how quick is it really? That's the question. This is a question that I asked myself too, and I wanted to go ahead and test this out. So starting off with Draenor Village, I wanted to go ahead and see what a trip would look like if I was to use Draenor Village Bank instead to bank my raw lobsters. So we're going to go ahead and start the stopwatch. I am just going to walk the entire way. I am not going to use any run energy whatsoever there or back. It did take almost 10 minutes to get a full inventory of raw lobsters. And then now we are at the bank in Draenor Village, which took over 11 minutes to complete the trip. Now this can vary because it really depends how quickly you fish your raw lobsters. It's not always going to be over 11 minutes. Maybe you can get it done in 10 minutes or so, right? Maybe you'll get it done in 12 minutes. All I know is that once you hit 60 plus fishing, raw lobsters does become quicker when you go and fish them. Now we're going to test out the Felidor teleport method and see how quickly I can get a trip done. Now the same thing with Draenor Village, trips will vary. I don't know by how much. For those who have more fishing experience than I do, maybe you can help out in the comments section or something. But yeah, it did take just over 10 minutes to complete the trip using the Felidor teleport. So, and like I said in the chat there, I didn't type it in chat, but I was typing it. I was 100% focused in both trips. And like I said at the beginning of the progress video, guys, I only wanted to get to 40 plus fishing. I wasn't really worried about getting 50 3 fishing today. I have a lot of time to get this fishing level. We're still like 2 weeks away from members, so there's still lots of time to continue on with fishing, but for now I think we are going to end fishing very soon here and go right back to combat training. Alright, we are finally training in the wilderness, guys. For day 10, I definitely wanted to visit the wilderness. It's not like I was planning this or anything like that, but I wanted to do something different and I guess a little special for day 10. To me, training in the wilderness is special because a lot of players don't do it, right? Believe it or not, Skeletons is a good training spot. You can receive up to 16k per hour in strength XP. Maybe even 18k if you don't bury the bones like I did. So that's why I went ahead and put 16k to 18k per hour. But you have to look at my stats though. I have 50 attack and I have 55 plus strength. Now the goal though for this progress video was to get 57 strength and also 57 defense, which I do complete at Skeletons. Now the reason why I did it at Skeletons is because I wanted to show you guys, hey, like Skeletons aren't so bad. You are getting decent XP rates per hour. Yes, they might not be as popular as Hill Giants, but if you bring a Rune Mace, I've mentioned this like already in one of my progress videos, that the Rune Mace, or sorry, the Skeletons are actually weak to Crush. So that's why I like this training spot. This is my first time here though in the wilderness training on these Skeletons, but I was training on Skeletons in the Edgeville dungeon on level 22 Skeletons and one level 18. All of these Skeletons here in level 10 wilderness, they're all level 18 and they're fairly easy to kill, especially if you use that Rune Mace, guys. One training spot that I hope to unlock very soon actually is the level 45 Skeletons in Crandor Island, or somewhat on Crandor Island. They're actually in the tunnel towards Alvark's lair, and they're level 45 Skeletons, and I really want to get there because I want to see what the XP rates would be like with my stats. I think they would be better than the ones at level 18 Skeletons because they have higher HP. But let's go ahead and start talking about this next training spot. We are in 45 wilderness, a very high level in the wilderness, and it's in multi-combat too, so coming here I knew would be risky, but I'm also here with, you know, items that I don't mind losing. So if there's like a team or even a PKer that attacked me right now, I'm not losing very much if they kill me. I'm only losing my iron plate body, my iron plate skirt, my leather boots, my leather gloves. I'm possibly going to lose the black square shield too. It really depends if I can protect the item or not. But yeah, I won't be losing my rune med helm or my rune mace here if I was to get killed by a PKer or a team / clan. We did achieve 52 attack here. I only spent 30 minutes here, guys. I didn't really care so much for the AFK ability here, but I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys just for anyone who's interested. And I know that after uploading this video, yes, you know, maybe PKers will now look at this spot, but here's the thing, guys. They're not going to waste time on someone who's risking iron armor, you know. If you got a decent defense level, like, you can very well AFK there for up to an hour if you have a decent defense level and also more better food than what I have. I only have trout, so I was only able to last like 30 minutes before I began walking down. But when I was walking down, I noticed that there was some hobgoblins here, you know, in 30 wilderness, and I decided to train here for 1 hour. And I didn't get any level ups here, but I did get quite a bit of limp roots, which is nice. This is going to bring up my limp root stash in the bank up to 100 plus, which you guys will see very soon here. I did get 69 combat though, guys, on day 10. We achieved 68 combat, we achieved 69 combat. Now, I believe I got 69 combat with that 52 attack level, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there's 105 limp roots there for you guys. I think this can be sold up to 60k or something like that. Before I end day 10 though, guys, I want to go ahead and start the quest Shield of Arrav. I only completed the first step in the quest, or no, I completed 2 steps. Now I struggled finding the book that you need to find, just so you guys don't have to struggle like I did. The book is actually in the middle of the room, one of the shorter shelves, which you guys will see very soon here. It's in the middle of the room right here, guys. This is the shelf that you need to search. You have to be exactly on this side of the shelf. If you're on the other side, it's not going to pop up in your inventory like it did mine. So once you get the book, you gotta talk to Raldo again, and then you make your way to Varrock Square. But be careful, don't give this other NPC your 20 coins that he asks for, because if you do this, you're going to automatically join the Phoenix gang. I think that's what will happen if you give him the 20 GP. I went ahead and canceled out the dialogue, and I stepped away and decided, okay, this is where I'm going to end the progress vid. Now the reason why I'm showing this, guys, is because I actually want to ask if you want to complete this quest together. You know, feel free to reach out to me in game, we'll get it done. I encourage you guys to use the comment section to find each other a partner if you are looking to complete this quest like I am. Or you can also look on the forums on Lost City. It's really up to you guys. I think you can also find a partner in World 1 at West Varrock. Alright guys, thank you for watching today's progress video. I will see you guys in my next one. Take care.